Greetings, fellow humans. MartianBuu here, once again, to play more Hearthstone. I am just going to run back the same deck I played last time, and the reason is because I've been sick for the past few days with the flu, and I've just now started to feel better, and I'm not feeling up to find out some exciting new thing to play. This was fun, so I'm happy to run it back too. It's just regular Highlander Hunter without the Leerox combo. I do enjoy having the Dino Tamer brand and stuff back in the deck, so that's exciting. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. Wilfred Fizzlebang Warlock. Oh! Did they? When did they do that? I've been wanting them to do that for years. They gave Wilfred Fizzlebang his own portrait? That's so cool. I feel like they should just use the card's portrait, but whatever. That's sweet. You know what? I take back my criticism. This is better than whatever. I don't want any of this, right? Hey, my understanding is correct, right? Did they give him a different portrait for each class he plays? Oh my goodness, I need to start reading updates again. I'm completely blindsided by this. Was that in the most recent patch? What a sick change! Like, if they gave him a new portrait for each class that plays him too, because like that's not gonna work if you're playing like the priest, or well, it might work if you're playing the priest, warrior. I don't know. Gosh, that's such a sick idea. Is it both Whizbangs, or is it only the new one? Because this would be the new one, right? I don't think that would be in Classic. Because Classic Wilfred goes with the current deck recipes. Doesn't, or did they? No, all these Wombos were around before. Did they change how Classic Whizbang works too? Oh my goodness, I have to look at the patch notes. All right, where are the patch notes? Now, I was gonna sit here and talk about how stupid it was to be sick with the flu, but now I have to go look at these patch notes and gush about them. I don't want these. Sure. Why not? I'm up against Whizbang. What's the worst that could happen? All right. Surely I know how to find the patch notes.
They'll come across a cursed
No, those are old. Hearthstone patch notes. Today? I don't know.
I remember this place well.
Nothing recently. Man, I'm blind. Is this old information and just nobody's felt like they should talk to me about it? This is crazy sauce.
Let none hide.
This also just looks like Face Warlock. So am I really stupid? Is this a portrait you can buy? Oh, is it part of the wheel? Chat, did I get really excited about the coolest change they could have made, and it's just part of the wheel? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh no, I'm about to go over there and find that it was the wheel the whole time. Oh no. Isn't that depressing? Hold up. Alright, so what we want from this is return it to their hand.
You better watch your step and
I guess. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we got that. Ba-da-ba. Dark Moon Fair rewards. Wilfid, Fizzlebang, Warlock, Hero Skin, and card back. Chat, remember how excited I got a second ago? That's so funny. Do I win if this gets Tundra Rhino? Darn it. Chad, if that hit Tundra Rhino, it was GG. Now what do I do? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what I do is I do this. I do this. And that. And that. And then we hope they don't have the burst damage. We'll just win next turn. If we can win next turn. So... Five, 9. It's not enough. I'm gonna do this. Right? It's not enough, right? Surely not. I'll do this just because it gives me 5 armor. Then I'm gonna make these snakes. And I'm gonna hit face for 5. Then we're gonna hope we live another turn. I feel like there's gotta be a lot of burst in their hand if all they did was play a Hellfire. Got rid of a lot of my stuff too, though. So maybe it was just because they wanted to clear. Alright. Bye. Alright, so, I went home from work. So, my last video I posted, I went to work from there. I think 20 minutes later, it doesn't matter. And, you know, 3 hours later, I had decided that I was actually sick and had to come home. So, I did that. When I got home, we got ourselves a COVID/flu test. And thankfully, I didn't have COVID, but I did have the flu. And Renee took my temperature. It was 103. So, it's a terrible time to be marshy. But I think, so like, the last time I can remember being as sick as I was the last 3 days was when I had COVID. And I think I prefer COVID to my experience the last 3 days. Because when I had COVID, there was a lot of vomiting up front, all right? But we got that out of the way pretty quick. That was the worst part of it. Then, like, I had body aches, I didn't have any energy, you know, whatever, but, like, I remember sitting on the couch and playing video games and, like, doing things I liked doing, just not as happy. Like, I was miserable, I don't want to downplay that, but, like, I have not had days that provided substance to me the last 3 days, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I don't know how to describe it better than that. It was like, I was gonna go for Theatar here, but I wonder if I take Serpent Bloom and hope that I get old Spungos to tackle the brutes when they come down. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Spungos being Dreadscale? Dreadscale. I've been foggy-headed. It's been like, I'm always too awake to sleep, but not sleepy enough to fall asleep. What? Wait. Sorry, brain's still not up to par, apparently. I am too awake to sleep, but not awake enough to do stuff. That's where I was going with it. Ray and I ended up binging some movies that, like, were on my list of things that I didn't care if I saw. Um, that was all right enough, but I didn't play any games of Pokemon. Obviously didn't play any Hearthstone. Like, I couldn't manage myself off the couch to come over here and sit in this chair. And like the idea of doing anything else other than just, you know, just like flopping back into existence and letting gravity do its work. That's all I had any interest in doing. Like, the thought of having to lean forward and grab the mouse sickens me. Well, it didn't sicken me, it strikes terror into me. You know, like, any movement was awful. Also, like, at any time, so like I'd be chilled to my bones, right? And so I'd put on, you know, 2 sweaters, a jacket, 2 pairs of pants, socks, my work gloves, and then put blankets over me. And then an hour later, like, I'd want to die. I was boiling, you know, like, it's just like that cycle was happening constantly. It was not a pleasant experience. I'm really the most unhappy about the pure waste of the day, though. Like, that's how I would separate it from COVID. Like, I could still, you know, do something at least, you know, that I'd want to do with my time when I had COVID, but I was just useless for 3 days having the flu. So that's my story about that. I woke up with none of my flu symptoms apart from leftover gunk. So like, I'm still coughing just because I have a bunch of like leftover junk, but like everything's clear now. I don't have any of the hot or cold stuff. I'm not feeling like particularly lightheaded. I'm not like, you know, I would try to do my business and then I would stand up and I would feel like I was gonna faint, you know, like it's I'm not going to elaborate further on the difficulties of using the restroom while I had the flu, but it was particularly unpleasant, I'll say that much. Are you enjoying this video? But yeah, so I'm at the stage of being sick where you're dealing with the aftermath. Renee, oh, that's the other thing. The first day I was sick was okay. I mean, it was bad, but what was all right about it was Renee wasn't sick yet. So, if I needed water or if I needed, you know, whatever, Renee would help me. But then she got sick and neither of us could help each other. Like, we were both sitting there rotting on the couch. So like, the poor thing, she's still, I think she's about a day behind me symptom wise. I'm hoping she feels better tomorrow, but yeah, she's still, not feeling too great today. But yeah, we ran out of stuff we needed, so we ended up having to phone a friend just because like neither of us could drive, you know, like neither of us could go like just run into the store and get what we needed really quick. So her family came in, gave us some supplies on the doorstep at one point, and yeah, it was a struggle even just to get to the door and go get it and pull it back. But anyways, feeling much better today. In preparation for hopefully being able to do a day of work, I did a half day today, by the way. I went with a mask. I stayed plenty far away from everyone. I think I'm past the contagious stage, but I also left halfway through just because it wasn't a busy work day. It was supposed to be, but it ended up not being one. So I left because there was no reason for me to be there. Like, better safe than sorry, you know. But the reason I would bring that up is in preparation for today, because I was really hoping that like a really good night's sleep would finish me off, because yesterday I was still feeling pretty sick, but I could feel that it was like, you know, it was on the tail end. And so I was really hoping that I could just go back to work, because I'd already taken 2.5 days off, which is the most I've ever called out of work before, like any work. That's crazy to me. when I had COVID, I was streamer full time, so it was easy to take off more time then. But so my beard had gotten really, really long, and I knew I'd have to wear a mask. And ooh, okay, I was like, again? But yeah, we're good. I was like, it's enough of that. I don't want to have to wear my, like, I don't want like a bunch of like beard hair stuffed in the mask. So I was also still too sick to do what I normally do. So what I normally do is I just no guard my beard, and like trim it back a little bit until it suits me. But I wasn't, you know, ready to do that. So I think I set it to 5 and just did the whole thing. And I hate it. So my thought process was, I have Christmas off and I have the next day off, because I know I took off half of Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But I was supposed to work those days, and my actual days off this week were Christmas and Friday. So I was thinking, my coworkers don't have to see me with this short little stoopy beard, because they're just going to see the mask, and then I'll have a couple of days for it to grow back and feel less stupid, and give me some time to like make edits where my hastily flu-addled brain didn't do the best job. Well, what I failed to remember was you guys. I guess I could have streamed without cam. I'm not that embarrassed. It also doesn't look as bad because, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gotten used to it. I don't know. I felt really old when I did it first. Like, I shaved and I was like, you're almost 40. But then I like I didn't stop there. I took like a straight razor, and it's not a straight razor. What are the like? What are the 3 razors called? So you got an electric razor, which is, or a so the electric razor, the like the 3 like orbs, right? I had one of those once and I really loved it. I don't know why I've never gotten another one. Then you have a beard trimmer, which is what I use for like the beard part. And then for like my neck and my cheeks, I use, what's it called? It's like what Gillette does. There's no chat here to tell me. Chat, where are you when I need you most? Anyways, it's got a certain amount of prongs. I think it's 5. I use that one. Once I clean up my neck and my cheeks, I felt better. But like when I first did it, I was like, oh man, you're old. So old. Stop. If I run out of things to talk about. Maybe. I don't know. Mask I wore today, so I wore my Santa hat, which I wanted to wear all week, but I was homesick all week. And I had a little from the first year of COVID. I believe, I'm almost certain it was my mom, but it might have been my sister. I don't remember. I think it was my mom. Gosh, I don't remember. It was either my mom or my sister or some other family member that I'm not remembering. Gave Renee and I Christmas themed masks. So we had it's like a reindeer's face and Santa's face, but like, you know, only the portion that the mask covers. So it was perfect that I had that, because I was going to wear the Santa hat, and I now I have a Santa mask. So some people really got a kick out of it, which was cool. And all right, that was fun. What else? Don't know.
These texts! I cannot read them.
Don't know. That's all my news, I guess. I don't know.
Let none survive.
I almost didn't trade there, but I think that was right. Just kind of snapped back into like the game I'm playing. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing Hearthstone.
I cannot wait to read these.
Haha. Is it lethal? So I could silence. This would bring this back to a 2. Then I could play both of these and swing. This would be 6. This would be 3 again, so 9. This would give them each 2, so 11, and the swing is 4 is not enough. Now that I've figured that out, I'm not really happy with, like, I want to keep, I mean, I guess I can do this. Oh, not even then, not really. Oh, with this, yeah, it's fine. Guess I also could have played Lotheb. It's another line. I also could have done this first.
I have no time for games.
Now that I have that, I guess I want to hold on to the Leok.
Let none survive.
Not sure how much that changes. Maybe I would have
I cannot read them.
just played Lotheb and the Snake.
Wait to read these.
The victory is yours.
Didn't matter. Artanis.
I see you brought
This isn't your video game.
I see you brought guests.
Renethal Rogue. Have I finally met my match? Well, if I play those snakes, and then I play this, and then I coin this, they'll all get buffed while this gets stuff out of the way. It is all contingent on this surviving, though. So hopefully we get a dagger pass here. This is always in these Reno Renethal decks, but it rarely seems good to me. I think it's been played against me like once or twice where I felt like, oh, that was a little spooky. Oh, is this just Renethal Kingsbane? That's cute. This will probably die then, but tis what it tis.
Time is short.
Alright, so if we assume, this is my small brain play, if we assume that it's Kingsbane, it matters to get rid of that, because Kingsbane plus 1 deadly poison is enough with that on the field to kill this thing. So now they would need deadly poison and something else in order to kill the guy. So plus, like, what are we going to use Serpent Bloom on in the Kingsbane matchup? Now I don't know what they're up to. Oh, they're playing Burg. Interesting.
I swear I saw it.
I guess that makes sense that that's the order it would play in. All right. Chat, it's a disaster right now. So like most of my symptoms are like vastly improved are gone. But the one remaining is like the leftover junk that's been accumulating.
I swear I saw it.
And everything slightly funny triggers it. It doesn't have to be that funny. It'll get me. It'll get me, chat. This deck is cool. I feel like I'm playing at Bungus MMR. I'm still in Diamond, chat. I don't play very much. Almost all my Hearthstone games are recorded and either... I guess you guys don't see some of the losses. I don't think I've lost in the last couple of recordings yet. I haven't lost in this session. I don't think I lost at all playing Reno Hunter last time. What did I play before that? It's like Raza Priest, right? I think I lost at least once with that. I'm unstoppable right now, chat. Anyways, you see almost every game I play of Hearthstone is my point. You should not roll that. Isn't that cheating? So anyways, since I don't play much Hearthstone, it takes me, you know, a long way into the month to get to Legend, even though it's like not many games, but like it seems like it takes me forever because I don't get to it, you know, like I only play this much. So that's the story of why I'm still in Diamond. I don't think I'll get Legend today. I think this will be my last game. Win or lose, this will tie up the video because I don't feel like talking anymore. Not that I don't love our back and forths. Man, that is just nasty to get with this thing. The health drink. Disgusting. Ooh, do they think it's tack back? Do they think it's this? Do they think they're gonna give me 2 3/3s? Ooh, that'd be a disaster if they gave me 2 3/3s. You risk it here, don't you? What's the downside? If it's not that, then you've gotten rid of the thing. If you have, it's the same stuff out. You didn't take any damage. You've just healed 6. Is there some secret that destroys a weapon if it attacks your hero that I don't know about? I don't.
Time is short.
I don't want any healing? Maybe they went to the bathroom. Unfortunately, we are one off. I'm gonna still do it just because this and this is better next turn. I'm really vibing with this hunter list, by the way. I don't always. So like is usually when I see a Reno Hunter, they're like, you know, outperforming their play rate. They're like so good, but you look at it and it's full of like scraps and doo-doo and like cards I would never actually want to play, but you know, like it's fine because it's a Renathal pile. But most of the cards in here feel like they're worth including now. And like the deck feels versatile, it feels proactive, but also like it's got game later. So I guess they were just sick of me. Like I was sick of being sick or something. Merry Christmas. I guess I'll stream or record tomorrow. I probably don't want to stream. I probably want to just hang out with Renee and Dogsworth all over. But I'll record something so you guys can see my standing hat. Bye.